Hey everybody, welcome to Average Guy Opinions. I'm your average guy, John Carelli. Today is Friday, August 6th, and I have a lot of mixed feelings about what's going on in my life with my father. Today was a good day because he is officially accepted at an assisted living facility, so that's good, and he seemed, I think he's resigned to the fact that he has to be there, but he also seemed okay with the fact that he lived there. He said, I can live here. And I was like, okay, that's great. It's very small. It's 350 square feet. There's going to be room for his bed, his desk, and what he calls a mat. It's basically like an electromagnetic, almost like a massage table that helps him with his bodily issues, from being from all the smoking and how it's ravaged his body. This kind of helps him get his energy back, and so it's good. Met a very nice lady named Pam who kind of helps run things there. Most of his questions were answered, and so it was a good thing. This may be a good, bad, and the ugly type of episode because so that was good, and he seemed to like it there. Like I said, he seemed okay with living there. It's not in the greatest neighborhood, but it's not terrible either. It's near I-76 and Federal, and it can be loud there, I think, but the neighborhood can be. But it's a nice little place. It's nice. It's green. There are lots of trees. There's a little courtyard. He faces northwest, so he can see the mountains if he wants. Not that he cares, because I think I told you guys in the past. This was several years ago. As I come more and more to realize the type of man that my father is, it was one of those beautiful days, and I love these type of days where it's like the entire metro area of Denver is covered in clouds, but west over the mountains it's not, and so it's all dark here because of the clouds. But then the mountains are beautifully illuminated, especially when it's a winter day, and so the snowy mountains are just super bright against the gray city. And I was with him, and I was in the car, and I go, look at that, isn't that beautiful? He goes, John, it's a fucking rock. Yeah, I guess it is. Really, the whole planet is dead, and if you want to look at it that way and live your life in that bleak of an attitude, you can do that. So congratulations. That's my father in a nutshell. Although today there was just so many things that went on today. I saw the good, bad, and ugly not only of this whole situation, the good, bad, and ugly of him. He can have a sense of humor sometimes. We were kind of checking out the dining area, where they basically require you to go. If you want a meal, if you don't go to the dining area, they're going to charge you $5 to bring it to your room. So they really want you to be social there. And so we were visiting the dining area, and we were in the thin hallway that enters the dining area, so we're kind of in the way. He was in a wheelchair, and this maintenance guy he needed to get by, and I moved the wheelchair, and he got by, and my dad's like, oh, sorry. He's like, oh no. The maintenance guy goes, you're fine. And my dad goes, if I was fine, I wouldn't be in a wheelchair. And we all laughed about it. It was pretty good, actually. It was a pretty good line. So the man has that capability, which makes it all the more sad when he does other things that can be, like I said, good, bad, and ugly. So the good was him being jovial at times today and accepting the fact that he lives in this place, which I'm okay with. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Like I said, it's small. I would like it to be a little cleaner. I don't know the staff at all, but the people I met seemed pretty happy to be working there, so that was good. He said he had a weird moment with a staff member on the phone, thought she wasn't very professional. Also said he didn't get some of the answers, or wasn't satisfied with the answers to the questions. Like they don't have a registered nurse on staff, they only have CNAs, and so he's not thrilled with that. But they have a person visit the room every day, help clean up. They check on, it sounds like they check on these people a lot and try to care about them. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know when his move-in date is, but I hope it's soon, because what I want to do is get him moved in there and then clean out the house. That's what I'm hoping I can do, because now I'm only on weekend time. I go back to work Monday, as you guys know that have watched some of these. So I won't be doing it tomorrow, which is Saturday. I've got comedy, I got a couple lawns to mow, I've got an apartment to clean, and an ex-wife to entertain, which sounds weird, but it is nice. It's nice that we get along. It's just nice that she comes over here one weekend and then we go over there on the next. It's all about the boys and having a relationship with their mother, which is very important. And we get along. We always did. I mean, except when I really screwed up in 2011 and 2012, and she was very upset with me for a good solid couple years. But that's okay. She had a right to be. I fucked up the marriage, and she had a right to be angry. Anyway, back to today. So I was feeling pretty good. He seemed like I said, not necessarily. I don't want to say resigned, but accepting, I guess, is the best word of the fact that this is going to be his next home and probably maybe his only home for the rest of his life. And so we're coming out, and this guy did I'm going to call it a shitty move, but it wasn't a horrible or even dangerous move. It's one of those ones where we're coming out of this slow road, and he comes and he just makes a quick left turn in front of us and then kind of takes his time to do it. It was an asshole move, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, I didn't have to slam the brakes or anything. I just had to slow down. Just like, it was a schmucky move. Driver of the car happened to be black. My dad goes, nigger, and then he rolls down the window and yells out towards his car, Moulagnon! Now, if you don't know what a Moulagnon is, yeah, it's Italian for nigger, essentially. And I'm just like, okay, this is when I say karma, right? This is when I say you deserve whatever shitty is happening to you, because that's racism. There's no other way to slice it. And I didn't get in an argument with him. I just kept driving. I was like, I'm just going to stay quiet because there's nothing good can happen of this. I've called him out on his racism before, and he denies it. So, yeah, there was that, and it was really fucking ugly and embarrassing. Luckily, the guy had his windows up. He didn't hear him anyway. But it's still like, that's racism. You know, if a black guy cuts me off in my car, he's just an asshole. He's a black asshole, but he's an asshole. Mexican guy, brown asshole. White guy, asshole. I won't call him a white asshole because I'm also white. And so, there go the lights. So it just got intimate. But yeah, so that sucked. You know, it was just, why? Why are you built like this? Why have you become this? Because I don't remember him being like this when I was a kid. So it was very disappointing. And it also, assuaged. I don't know if that's a word or if I'm even saying it, but it helped me tamper down any feelings I might have of guilt of putting him in this home. I was like, I was feeling a little guilty. I was like, yeah, maybe I should have taken him in years ago, even though I never would have done that to my children or myself. It would not have been a healthy thing to do, to live in a home with him. It would have just been awful. And so, but still, tingling feelings of guilt I had about putting him in a home were totally tampered down, dissolved when he did that shit. So, but yeah, so this helps put me in a better place. It's good to know he has a place to live. I'm hoping that we can get him in there in the next week or two, and then we'll have another weekend or two to get a U-Haul and get all his stuff out of there, which I will hopefully bring here and take care of. You know, sell what I can, store what I can. Dang, this is cool. I wish you guys could see it. We got bats here. I didn't discover them till I think 2 days ago. I hadn't seen a bat all summer, and I'm often out around dusk when bats come out here. And there are some big boys. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to try to turn the phone and catch them because it's not going to work. But maybe tomorrow night I'll face the phone if I'm out at this time in that direction. So hopefully you'll see one or two go by. We got an old apple orchard over there, so there are always bugs around. And thank you, by the way, bats. Thank you for eating any mosquitoes you can. I got my incense down here trying to keep them at bay. But yeah, it's really cool we got bats here. Sorry, there's a sidebar, but I needed to fill some time anyway, because honestly, not much else happened with my father today. We went and got Subway, and he told my stepmom to shut up because all she's trying to do is help, and he just sees it as distraction and a nuisance. So he told her to shut up. He told her be quiet twice, shut up once. And then I hung out for a little longer, and I left. I came home, and I had a nice dinner, and I enjoyed my boys. I took Logan to work, and I'm about to go dance with Dante in a few minutes. And so, sometimes all it takes is to see another person's life who isn't having a great life, and then you come to realize that you are having a good life. So, Thank you for watching. I'm blessed. I know I say that a lot, and I'm not a religious person, but I know I'm blessed. I'm white, I'm male, I'm American, and I'm lucky. I got a lot of good things going in my life. So I'll see you guys soon, and thank you so much for listening and watching. Bye.